am here today with my friend Rabbi Cornelia Dalton.
Hi, everybody.
She is visiting me from Westchester, New York, where she's a rabbi, and we know each other from rabbinical school. Yeah.
Swung down to Harrisburg on my way to visit some family. Good to be here.
Yeah, so nice. So we're having some coffee this morning and just thinking about how now that Tisha B'Av has passed, it is getting to be time to start working on high holiday sermons.
Yep.
We still have our Shabbat Devar Torahs to write,
Yep.
and how do we do all that? Where do you like to start?
Yeah, I am really like a word person. I was saying before, and so I love to see, like, is there a word that appears 17 times in the parsha? What's going on there? Is there something that is a little bit interesting about a particular word, or it was taken and used in a particular way? So that's like one of my first places to go to check things out. I also love to see what other people have to say and go, oh, that's really an interesting thought. Maybe I have an idea there.
Yeah.
And then I take just like conversations that I have with family, friends, other people that I meet, and think, how could I bring that to the conversation, right? Often there's an interesting idea or a dilemma or something that's going on that I think could be relatable. So I'll bring that.
Yeah. We were saying I was saying that I over the summer like to collect some of those things, especially because when it comes time for high holidays, it's hard to feel like you have all that stuff stored up right in the moment that you need it. And so, just as we listen to podcasts, read articles, just have life experiences, I'll like write down little notes in my phone to remember for sermon writing. Yeah,
totally. Jot something down. I had a high holiday sermon I gave last year was about late fees at my public library. That I went and I was like trying to take out a book, and I got this like CVS. If anybody has seen those like CVS length receipts.
Oh my gosh!
So I was like, oh, that's just like Cheshbon Nefesh, right? The accounting of our deeds, right? So
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That's so perfect. Oh my gosh, I have some late fees.
So
I was gonna say I have some late fees myself at the library. That's a little too real.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's so clever. I love that kind of thing where you have a moment. We were just also talking about how when my cat ran away, sadly this week, but he came back. What life lessons was I learning from that? What could I maybe share with people later down the road? Yeah, and I too like to listen to podcasts or read pieces other people have read about the parsha and just see what they have to say. We have a plane going by.
Another thing I was thinking is so much of rabbinical school is like very collaborative. I feel like there's so many conversations between like pre-rabbinic partners, and then being out in the field, there's sometimes a little bit less of that because everybody's in their spot, and so it's nice to listen to those podcasts because it feels a little bit like those conversations.
Well, also the ancient rabbis had the Beit Midrash, right? And that's what we had in rabbinical school too, sort of the study hall environment where everybody's reading the same text and thinking about it collaboratively and generating our own ideas out of that. So that's right. That feels important to have collegiality around that. And then I especially love to come to cafes to write, or sometimes to the library. Do you have any favorite places or spaces or rituals?
I love there's a local public library that I really like to go to, and I'm trying to think where else I like to go.
One's own office sometimes is
sometimes,
really where
people
the magic
so it can be a little
happens.
challenging. There's definitely some cute cafes, and that's what I also love about the Notes app on my phone, that I can just be out and about. And be like, oh yeah, remember that story that I was just talking about? Or I also feel like the Beit Midrash is a little bit in group chats where it's like, oh, I just read this thing that's so interesting, or oh, I heard this person speak. But yeah, I do love my local library. Plus, there's a cafe in my local library, so that's always a plus. You can get like a little sweet treat.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little caffeine.
Exactly.
If you need it. Well, good luck and happy sermon writing and Devar Torah writing, and looking forward to a season of making meaning together and reading what you have to say.
Yeah.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.